guys, at Mission Beach, getting close to sunset. You're gonna see the sun's getting kind of low. It's about 5:30. We're gonna try heading out to I'm gonna try heading out to the jetty, go for some Opaleye, and then move on to surf fishing if there's time. See you out there. So unfortunately the GoPro that I have on my chest isn't working and couldn't capture any of the audio, which is a real bummer. But I am using a secondary camera here, and we'll catch some action on the cane pole. So this is, as you may have seen in my other videos, this is a 16-foot cane pole that I got from one of my buddies. And really it's just a simple fixed line. So you attach a line to the tip, put on a hook, put on a weight, bait it, and drop it down to where the fish are, and that's about as easy as it gets. So I just finished checking the line depth, or at least the hook depth, and I'm targeting a Black Perch, and I know that the ones I'm going after are fairly small, so I'll be using a number 6 hook and covering it with shrimp, using shrimp as bait, just covering that hook. Not too much, otherwise they're just going to strip the hook clean, but I certainly want to get enough on there to attract these little bait thieves. So I've sped this up about 400% because nobody cares about me baiting a hook. It takes about 2 minutes for me to attract the fish. And just as you feel them nibbling and you feel like you've got a solid bite, just give it a straight lift up, and you'll have yourself a fish on there pretty easily. Trick for me, however, is figuring out how to get it in my hand. That's going to certainly take a lot more practice. The North Jetty is a pretty popular place. Lots of folks there, and whenever I catch fish, there's always somebody behind me asking me what kind of fish it is. This is certainly no exception. We're going to unhook this guy and get him back in the water so that he can grow up, and maybe next week I can catch him when he's a little bit bigger. So I've switched spots, moved just probably 20 feet from where I was in a new hole. Again, I'm looking for areas that have a fairly sheer drop-off that are surrounded by little kelp beds, and I just drop my hook in and try to get it down to where I can see the fish. And if nothing's biting, then I just move it around a little bit. And you can see how fairly quickly, if you get into the right spot, it's pretty quick to catch one of these smaller fish. These fish are pretty small, but they are really a lot of fun to catch this way. It's not a way that I normally fish, but when I want to have a lot of fun, I do like to pull out the cane pole. And unfortunately, the primary camera on my chest just isn't working, so I've got my back to the camera a lot. But as you can see, they're small, but they're fun and feisty. I really appreciate you watching the videos and hitting likes and hitting your subscribes and commenting. So please feel free to do all 3 if you can, and I'll have more videos out soon. And let me know if you want me to try a different kind of fishing. Love to try all sorts of different kinds, so if you have something that you want to see, let me know.